Hey everybody, Will Fix here. Got another video for you today. Wow, I mean, with Bitcoin and the ETFs, have you ever seen manipulation? Has this been the most incredible amount of manipulation? I mean, right away. The market's being manipulated right away. Some of the owners of these ETFs are showing, big, huge bags being transferred for them to prepare to sell. And they're already driving the price down so that they can purchase by selling. Yeah. It's really aggravating. This is what we anticipated, though, that this would start a huge game with institutions wanting to play with the price to try to control everything. It's maybe it'll settle out, but I mean, to see it right away, just really, doesn't that set your butt on fire, man? I know we call it manipulation, as if it's an evil thing, but they're just doing what probably any of us would do if we had enough to sell, to move the market, to lower the price so that we could buy. Maybe we would do the same thing. It's not illegal. It's not wrong. It's just, it's just how big money can affect something. So it's very irritating. But hey, I was looking at ICP today. Looks like it's had about a 10, 11% rise back up. So we got some things that look like they're recovering. XRP's looking still pretty steady. Maybe we've seen the bottom. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's possible that all of this get manipulated some more. And if I had more money I'm already like fully invested. If I had more, I'd probably, put more in and do some down cost averaging. But maybe a lot of you are in the same boat I'm in. It's like, well, I've already got the money in there. I'm not gonna, I've bought at lower prices than what XRP is now. So, if you start to calculate maybe where you bought it, you might be in a better place. Some of you might be in a worse place. But I'm just, am I surprised? No, I guess I'm not surprised that the market is so manipulated right now. It's just, isn't it irritating? Isn't it irritating? I mean, we all want to see it consistently go up, don't we? Which is unreasonable, but that's what we want to see. So, wow, and we're getting to, we're getting ready to change to February. We're getting closer to some of the timeline that we're going to probably see the XRP settlement come in. I'm pretty excited about that because surely we'll see some of a retail market move, and I'm hoping a utility move by maybe institutions will be freed up to purchase some, and people are talking about an XRP ETF. I don't know. Do we really want to see that? Where they just get their hands and everything, start messing with it? I'm not sure that I want to exactly see a XRP ETF. What do you think? Tell me, if you want to see an XRP ETF, put a number 1 in the comment section. 1 means you want to see an XRP ETF. I'd like to see what everybody thinks, because what I think, is what I think. I want to see what you think, see what the consensus is. So if you'd like to see an XRP ETF, put a number 1 in there for me. And also, have you seen some of the XLM news about this large batch transactions that they can do? let's look a little deeper into that. So I'm gonna share this with you. Check this out.
It kind of takes the cake tonight. This is also about security of both Vibrant and Stellar Aid Assist platforms. It's going to be very essential for attracting, retaining, and getting out to the larger base of things. You have to keep in mind there's significance when it comes to particular wallets because, in this case, you got to be able to have some place to store it, which brings into the next part of our news, which is this. And I'm going to bring it to you guys on the screen, and it is this right here. This lady, Tori Samples, she is the senior product manager at the Stellar Development Foundation. She delves into the transformative journey of Stellar Disbursement platform. Now, this is, I guess you could say, like it says, a groundbreaking tool for global bulk payments. This one, in my opinion, kind of takes the cake tonight. This is also only about under 6 minutes, but revolutionizing bulk payments worldwide. I think this sounds very interesting. It's no longer just, hey, there's this cool thing from Stellar Development Foundation. This is Stellar Development Foundation's Stellar Disbursement Platform called SDP. I don't think we talked about SDP. At roughly 26 seconds, they will explain it. They will share the potential of where they're going to go and how they're going to make SDP the open source platform. So this is a win-win. And of course, the future of all this. And I'll share why this is significant for you as a Stellar XLM holder. Smash a like. Here we go.
My name is Tori Samples, and I am a senior product manager at the Stellar Development Foundation. My role is to lead our humanitarian products and bulk payments. I started when we just had Stellar Aid Assist as a program and have been so excited to build that out into a full product, the Stellar Disbursement Platform, that can be used for any sort of bulk payments or payouts around the world. The Stellar Disbursement Platform is a bulk payments tool. It allows organizations to send money to multiple individuals at once in the asset of their choice on Stellar. The Stellar Disbursement Platform is the product behind Stellar Aid Assist. So the Stellar Disbursement Platform itself is use case agnostic, asset agnostic, geography agnostic. But Stellar Aid Assist is for aid agencies and organizations working in the humanitarian world that might need more than just an open source product. We're here to support them. We're here to help them implement that to make sure that it works for them and for their receivers and for their programs. If you look at aid payments, the flow of funds is the same as basically any other bulk payments in the world. So whether that's payroll, paying employees, contractors, freelancers, gig workers, or whether it's government programs, that could be stimulus checks or tax refunds or social welfare programs, all of those come down to an organization paying multiple individuals at once. That's what happens in the aid flows. That's what happens all around the world every day. But it's still incredibly challenging. Those payments tend to be slow and expensive and not traceable and transparent. The legacy financial system disproportionately affects those people and the organizations that are trying to help them and pay them. And so what we realized is that we have a global set of rails with the Stellar network that supports these types of payments for people who can't get a bank account, for people who need to take their money with them if they have to leave their country, and for people who are typically excluded from the formal financial system. So when we saw how the money was actually moving, we realized that we would be able to take what we built for Ukraine and expand that into literally any time an organization needs to send money to multiple individuals at once. In line with the Stellar network being an open platform that anyone can use, we also want our products to be open to the world. We believe strongly in open source as an ethos, that people should be able to use this software for free, that they should be able to customize it to meet their needs. And so when we started rebuilding what became the Stellar Disbursement Platform, we knew that that was the end goal. We know that there are challenges that are unique to particular environments, and so we wanted people to have the control to be able to customize that for their own context and to make it work for them. We also know that the organizations who are using these tools This tends to be their first use of blockchain or crypto. And so we have to make it very accessible to them. It's their programs, their money, their data. And so SDF couldn't have any part in that. We have to make the technology available to them, but we can't be in any sort of controlling role. And so we make it available to them, we help them, we support them to set it up, and then it's completely theirs and under their control. The Stellar Disbursement platform unlocks an easy, seamless way to be paid that brings potentially marginalized communities into the formal financial system. It gives them the freedom and the access to use best-in-class technology when they typically haven't had the ability to do that. And for organizations, it brings them into the modern age of payments. It allows them to capitalize on the benefits of blockchain without sacrificing any of the requirements that they have to transact in the formal legacy financial system. Stellar has proven itself to be a mature partner for governments, for regulators, for traditional financial companies. We've proven that we can stand in this space, and we've made a name for ourselves that can be trusted by organizations and enterprises that can't afford to work with a new startup or someone on the very edge of crypto. The product itself is complete pretty much at this point. So we're always refining and adding new features and tinkering with it, but it's out there. It's open sourced as of August of 2023. And so we're at this point now mostly supporting deployments of that. We're here to help, whether it's governments, aid agencies, or businesses that want to use the SDP. We welcome developer contributions to the open source SDP tool. So anyone can go online, look at the code. We have open issues that you can help with and get involved and know that your work is impacting people literally all across the world who are in need and organizations that are working to help them. So for developers, there's a very clear call to action. We want you engaged. Organizations that send any form of bulk payments, we would love your feedback on this tool. It's still fairly new, which means that there's a lot of room for it to be customized and still some room for improvement. So go check it out, get in touch with our partnerships team, and let us know how we can make this work for you.
All right. So one thing I want to point out is some of this stuff that was mentioned tonight. So for one, when I think about, for instance, Stellar Disbursement Platform, bulk payments and stuff like that, I'm thinking to myself, well, is this actually like a real threat to Swift? Now, I'm not talking about like ISO 222 and whatnot, but I'm talking about like a different use case that would actually compete with
As you guys
Swift.
see, that's my buddy, Maximus, Crypto Maximus. I'll put the link in the description for his entire video. It's fantastic. He's a real close friend of mine. We're like brothers, man. I love him a lot. We do a lot of sharing on the channels, have in the past and will in the future, and doing live shows and things together. But he's fantastic deep diver, and I just wanted to show you that clip because isn't it awesome what Stellar's got going on? I mean, if they're going to work with people who don't have banks, and they can set somebody up in 3 minutes. They go from absolutely nothing, no bank account, to 3 minutes later to downloading and having the money accessible. 3 minutes. If they can do that, people that don't have banks, well, they can do it with anybody, can't they? So what they're focusing on and what they're achieving is really making it better for the entire system. I mean, this is stellar, isn't it? Anyway, hey, if you like this kind of content, like and subscribe. I appreciate you watching. You have a good day.